2,000 years ago, a slave named Epictetus stood in front of a room of free men and asked them a question. He asked them what was theirs. They listed their houses, their children, their reputations, the gold they had earned, and the names they had built. And he told them, slowly and with the patience of a man who had been beaten in chains, that not one of those things belonged to them. The house could burn, the child could die, the reputation could be poisoned by a single rumor, the gold could be taken in a night. What then was actually theirs? The slave taught the free men that only two things truly belong to a human being: the way he chooses to see what happens to him, and the way he chooses to respond. Everything else, the entire visible world, is on loan from forces no man controls. The traffic is not yours. The weather is not yours. What another person thinks about you, what your father said when you were 9, the email that did not arrive, the praise that did not come, the body that aches a little more each year, none of it is yours. And the Stoics, all three of them, the slave Epictetus, the senator Seneca, the emperor Marcus Aurelius, agreed on this single brutal point. The pain you carry is almost never the event itself. It is the story you tell about the event. It is the judgment you stamp on it. The man who is fired loses a job. The man who tells himself he is a failure loses a life. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his private journal, on nights when he was the most powerful man in the world and could not sleep, that the obstacle is the way. He did not mean that suffering is good. He meant that the only material a man has to work with is the material in front of him. The thing that is happening right now, however much you wish it were not, is the only thing you can practice on. So begin with the smallest division. When something happens to you today, before you react, pause for the length of a breath and ask, is this in my power, or is this on loan from the universe? If it is on loan, set it down gently. It was never yours to hold. If it is in your power, then it is the only thing on this earth that ever was, and it is worth all of your attention.